Hello everyone, welcome back to another Just Smell Better video. Today I got the Macy's favorite scents sampler sets. It was on the Black Friday deal. It was only 25 bucks. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 samples for $25. I think that's decent, even though the samples are like really small. And I got it because the only cologne that I own is Versace Hero, so all the rest of them are pretty new. I've smelled a few. I smelled Valentino, I've smelled Polo 67. We're going to review all the samples. It's gonna be a pretty long video, I think, so let's get started. So it comes in a little black bag, which, you know, it looks nice, but I'm a man. I'm never gonna carry a bag, so it's just for decoration. But from the inside, it's such a mess. Like, they didn't even bother to organize them. They just threw the samples in there. I mean, it's 25 bucks. So the first one we got here is Prada Ocean Luna Rosa Le Parfum. Here are the samples. They are extremely small. Let me compare it real quick. This is a 1.2 milliliter, and this is compared to a 5 ml, and this is compared to a 3 ml. These are the samples that I sell, by the way. So it's really small, and they don't even fill it all the way up. Look at this shit. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but they don't fill it all the way up. To make it easy, I'm just gonna spray it on the card. The atomizer is actually pretty good. So this one, I did get a chance to wear it on my sweater like a few days ago because I couldn't wait. And I was pretty impressed by this one. I'm not usually a fan of the Prada Ocean line, but this one got a little bit of that Prada L'Homme DNA. So a little bit of that iris, and it was just smooth, and it was really good on my sweater. But I already own Prada L'Homme, so why would I need, you know, something very similar, especially from the same brand? So I don't think it stands out. I don't think it's anything different, but I can see why people like it. I'll give it like a solid 7 out of 10. I think it's a decent fragrance. Next up, we got Phantom by Paco Rabanne. This is the original one, so it's probably the Eau de Toilette. It is the Eau de Toilette and not the Eau de Parfum, which is the black one, which that one smells really nice. My friend bought it, and it actually smells decent. So this one says it has lemon, creamy lavender, and woody vanilla. Let's see how it actually smells like. Let me just spray it on the card. I smell the lemon. It's an interesting combination, the lemon and the vanilla. I don't think it's something I would wear personally. Again, I prefer the black robot. And yeah, the bottle's cool and the idea is cool, but it's not something I would really wear and not my style. If you're gonna get a Paco Rabanne Phantom, get the black one. I haven't tried the new one, so maybe that one's good too. The next one is Valentino Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. This one I got a chance to wear yesterday when I went out with my girl. I did one spray on the neck and one on the wrist, and it was pretty decent, not gonna lie. I got like 5 whiffs of it, and it smelled really good, but it just disappeared throughout the day. It's a better week performance, but that was my fault for only spraying one spray from this little thing. So it still has that Born in Roma DNA, but with a little bit of a coffee note, and it's a little bit darker. So I do like it. I feel like this one is full bottle worthy. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 for right now. Again, just first impressions. Next up, we got Gentleman Society Eau de Parfum. Let's give it a try. The atomizer on this little sample decan is horrible. I can still see the water and the alcohol in my little paper. I don't know how I feel about this one. Not only is my little paper drenched in water and alcohol, it smells pretty basic. Smells kind of similar to like a 1 million or even the Born in Roma Stravaganza that I just smelled. It's kind of like a basic, trying to be sweet, trying to be woody and masculine scent, but they can't decide where they want to go, which way to lean, so they play it safe. And it's a boring safe. We have Versace Eros. It's a 10 out of 10. I don't even need to open it. It smells really good. We have Replica Jazz Club. Am I the only one that finds the bottles and the names confusing? Because right here it says Replica, and then I'd be looking for the name, and then the name's written over here in like gray, kind of like transparent letters. I'd be getting so confused. The Jazz Club is one of the most popular fragrances on TikTok. They always claim that this one gets you compliments, it gets you girls. Let's find out. I don't know how I feel about this one. So I did get like a little one of those cards where you open it and then the scent is already rubbed into the card, and I really liked it from there. But from right here, I don't get nothing special. It feels like a darker version of La Tafa Cambra, which if it is, that's pretty good. But again, nothing I would pick up because I already own something like that in my collection. But I get what they mean because it's a dark, sexy scent. I like it. I would wear it. Again, I would wear it, but I don't think it's worth picking up a full bottle because I already got nice, decent smelling colognes that smell pretty similar to this one. I think there's definitely better options, like a Stronger With You Intensely, a Star of the Most Wanted Parfum. There's better options than this one, and I feel like it's a little bit overpriced for what it actually is. Polo 67, the brand new Polo. I say brand new even though it came out like in the summer, but for me it's brand new. You know, it's the most recent Polo that came out basically. So let's see. I already smelled it on one of the Altas and it was pretty decent, but a pretty basic summer fragrance. This one reminds me of the lemon from Versace Eros Energy. This one has other qualities to it. I do get a little bit of syntheticness, kind of similar to like Dior Sauvage or Dylan Blue. It reminds me of Dylan Blue a little bit. It's a nice, decent summer fragrance, but me personally, I wouldn't pick it up. Again, a little bit overpriced, especially when it came out. It was like 100 bucks. And I got my decent summer fragrances already, like Percival. I'm looking to pick up a Pacific Chill or maybe Imagination. So maybe I'm above, I don't want to say I'm above a fragrance, but it's a little bit too basic for my, you know, my stage where I already got scents that smell like this, so I don't need it. This is Y Elixir by, again, YSL. So let's see. I get a little bit of a woody synthetic vibe. Kind of reminds me a little bit more of Y Le Parfum and now Y Eau de Parfum. I don't really get the Y DNA, you know. I got Y Intense, Y Eau de Parfum Intense, and I don't pick up anything similar resembling that. So I don't know how I feel. I feel like I just wouldn't pay the price for a Y Elixir. We got Bulgari Man in Black. I think I have a sample of this one that I don't like it at all. I got a sample from, I think it was Sandbox back when I had my subscription. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like it. Bulgari Man in Black, it's a big no-no for me. I just don't like it. Let's try Legend Blue by Montblanc. This is the newest one, and it used to be priced like at, you know, the full bottle around $100, maybe $90, $80, and now I think the full bottle is like $46. I'll say $50 just to be safe. So I hope you didn't pick it up at full price, and now if you actually liked it, go pick it up right now. It's really cheap as all the other counterparts of Legend. So let's test it out. I did smell it on the store already, and it reminded me kind of a Polo 67. A little bit sweeter, I think, just from this sniff, a little less synthetic. I know people compare Montblanc Legend to Percival. I don't get Percival from this one. I just don't think it's worth it as a new release. Like, they could have done a little bit better. But it's a decent, nice cheapie. I would recommend this if you're looking for Christmas gifts to give to your cousin, to your brother, someone, and you don't want to spend too much. You want a nice, safe summer fragrance that everyone's gonna love, that he's gonna love. This one's a nice one. My nose is tired. I don't know how much I can do. We got Jo Malone London. I've never seen or heard of this one, so let's see. Hopefully I discover a hidden gem. I like it. It goes in a different direction. It reminds me of like some colognes my dad would wear, you know, something a little bit old school, you know, nothing crazy like the new colognes, you know, full of vanilla, full of lemon. This one's just a nice, just relaxing smell. You know, that's how I would describe it. Just a nice, chill dude smell. That's how I would describe it. I like it. I quite like it. So Jo Malone London, it actually surprised me. I'll give it like a solid 7 out of 10. I think it's decent. We got Jimmy Choo, man. It's not ice. This is just Jimmy Choo Eau de Toilette. I don't like it. It kind of just reminds me of Legend Blue, but a little bit more synthetic and a little bit cheaper. You know, the cheaper quality. It's a basic synthetic summer fragrance. It already kind of hurt my nose just to smell. It's one of these colognes that are going to be harsh for the people around you, especially for you. Be sprayed on your neck, your nose is gonna be suffering. Jimmy Choo, man, I don't like it. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. We have Boss Bottle Eau de Parfum. Let's see. I haven't actually seen anything or heard anything about this one, so let's see if it's actually good. This one smells pretty similar to Jimmy Choo, man. Maybe a little bit more like I pick up like one woody note, you know. Everything else is pretty similar to Jimmy Choo. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Maybe that's why they included it in the $25 pack. They added some nice hidden gems, and then the rest they added things like Boss Bottle, Jimmy Choo. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, we're kind of running out. We got Acqua di Gio parfum. I tried it out. It was decent. I sprayed one spray on my hand. I was getting nice whiffs. I forgot exactly what it smelled like, but it reminded me of Celestia Forte by MFK. I don't know if the comparison is there, but that's kind of what I got. It was just a nice, refreshing smell. I would give it a nice 8 out of 10. We have a body lotion. I can't even tell what that is. And finally, we got Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. I have been wanting to pick this one up, or at least smell it, you know, so I would, if I picked it up, it would be a blind buy, but I have been wanting to get my nose on this one. Okay, so it's, I quite liked it, but it's pretty similar to Green Stravaganza and a little bit of Jazz Club, you know, so I guess my nose has gone blind, but I do pick up the similarities. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm going crazy. I do think it smells like Green Stravaganza. It's a nice, kind of dark, cozy scent, so I quite like it. I don't know if I would pick it up. I need to see the price. I don't think Burberry is that expensive, which is crazy because, you know, these Burberry clothes and items and scarves and all that is so crazy expensive. And then their colognes are like 40 bucks, you know, so it's kind of weird how that works. I give Burberry Hero a 6 out of 10. Nothing crazy, nothing quite. I give Burberry Hero a 6 out of 10. Nothing really impressive, but it was a nice, decent smell. So that's gonna be it for the sample set from Macy's. I think my favorite one was definitely Green Stravaganza, Prada, Ocean, Le Parfum, and Acqua di Gio and Jazz Club. So those were my favorite from the 16. And yeah, pick it up if you want. I got no link, no promotion, no nothing. It's just a nice sample set to try out new scents. Now I got more fragrance knowledge to share to you, and I got, you know, future pickups. I gotta pick up Green Stravaganza because I quite liked it. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something new. Yeah, just smell better.